Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Zab. Welcome back to another video, and just wanted to talk to you guys about what I did today in SPY and how my day went, and a lot of movement on SPY on both sides and calls and puts, and just wanted to share with you guys um, what was my day like and how it went today. Made about 2.72%. Let me just make sure. Yep, made about 2.72% today. It's about $263 for me, and overall it was a great day. Got a little scared in the beginning. Stop losses were almost being hit, but then I was able to bounce back. What I'm gonna do is we're just gonna get started. I'm gonna charge this up, bring this guy over here so you guys can see what I did, how I played it. Pre-market. There was a pre-market downtrend. I drew that line. Nothing too crazy. Here was the pre-market low. And one thing I'm coming to realize in the pre-market low, every time the stock dips, you want to make sure that it closes below pre-market low for you to go into puts. What I did was, now my first trade was over here. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. My first trade, this was in a downtrend, so I usually go with the trend, and the downtrend means I will only play puts. So we were in the downtrend here, and we see this candle on open. We saw a long wick rejection here, and I micromanaging my trade. I went in over here with puts, and today I put my stop losses at 6%. But some of the contracts stopped me out. That's why I made about 2.7% on the day. Anyways, this was my first position. I went in here, and my thought process was, if this breaks the low of day, I will scalp 5% on the downside. So I went into puts here. I got my money's worth here. And then when it came in this zone here, I started seeing the VIX at the bottom kept getting larger and larger. On the 1 minute time frame, there was this wick at the bottom, long wick at the bottom, and then I see it here, and then I saw it here. So I was like, you know what, maybe the trend is changing now, so this might be a good area for calls. So over here I went into calls, okay, but my target for calls was to get out of calls here, because this was a downtrend line that I had drawn in the morning. But I went to calls here. I think this was the trade that stopped me out, because I went to calls here and it stopped me out over here. My stop loss was 10%, so that was one bad trade. If the stop loss wasn't at 10%, it would have been perfectly fine, but it stopped me out over here. But then I went in again with the same trade and push up, and I was able to scalp 5% here, 6% here. I was able to scalp 6% here. My next trade was the break of the downtrend, close above the downtrend. There was long wicks at the top here. There was rejection here. So just to show you guys what my thought process was, this range was red for me. This was like, all right, this is a resistance zone, and for me to be able to break this zone, I will go into calls. So as soon as this candle broke, I went into calls, and I'm pretty sure by the end of this candle I was able to scalp my 5%, which was all the way up here, but now here it was coming close to this red zone that has been tested multiple times in the past. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, break, retest, 7. So I was like, a break and retest of this zone would give me puts. So I go ahead, I went in puts. As soon as I saw this long wick at the top, I went into puts here, and I got out right over here. Okay, that was my 1, 2, 3, 4th trade of the day. And then every time it touched here, I went into puts again, and then I went to puts again, and I was able to make my money back. Okay, that was my day. Nothing too crazy. 5% on each trade, and it worked out beautifully. Just have to make the supply and demand zones. You have to make sure what the zones are. You have to look at the chart, read the chart, see what the chart is telling you, and then you just have to execute your trades on that. Every trade I do is 10 contracts, and I let them run. And overall, I'm pretty happy with my progress. Overall, that's 263. 100 stays in the account, and then 163 came out to it. And that's a good bit of money for the weekend. That's something that we are looking for. So that was my day. Pretty exciting, pretty good. It's the weekend. It's the 1st of December, so we're gonna try to keep this momentum going all throughout December. And if this is working, my account is approximately at 9.5k right now. If December goes really, really well, I might see 13 or 14k on my account. And once I reach 20k, 20,000, I will increase my contract size from 10 to potentially 20. If this is working. Okay, if this is working, I will reach my contract size from 10 to 20. That way, I can reach my goal faster. So that's just something that's on my mind, and hopefully you guys have an amazing day. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. And I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, have a great one. Bye bye.